Hey guys, welcome back. This one's going to be brief but actionable. Okay, we're going to be informative, break it all down. This is for Amazon influencers who have achieved the rank of bronze. You've made your first sale. You're ready to scale things up well beyond $1,000 net profit per month in perpetuity. Okay, just through the Amazon influencer program. What we're going to go over is the DMOs, the daily methods of operations of functioning viral view in your Amazon influencer UGC, user generated content business. Real quick, real easy. Here we are on my storefront. All we're going to do is show you the daily methods of operation, what we're doing every day in order to grow and scale your UGC business on the back of the influencer program. Here's my storefront. We're not going to break down all the tools inside Viral View, how to function it, but we're just going to dive into what your action items per day are. So here is Viral View. You're going to want to go ahead and sign up. You're going to want the Pro plan of Viral View. The Pro plan is going to be $79 a month, but with a 10% discount using my code Jakeb10, Jakeb10, you get 10% off. And I also get a small little affiliate commission, which is really helpful. So sign up for that. You're going to need the Pro plan. Okay, it's going to be $71.10 after the discount per month. Don't worry, it's going to pay for itself. Okay, so what you're going to do in the web app, the extension, you're going to go to Associate Central right here. Okay, that's going to bring you to this page. Here on this page, this is your earnings. You have 2 store IDs on Amazon, which is your on-site affiliate commissions. This is for your influencer videos. And then you also have your one that does not say on AMZ. That is for your offsite. This is for your affiliate marketing, which is bringing traffic from outside of Amazon onto Amazon to convert, i.e., you create a post on social media with an external link that links them into Amazon. That's going to be your offsite. And then your on Amazon is all your shoppable content for your influencer video reviews. Okay, so we've got that. You're going to want to go to both store IDs. Here is the Viral View overlay. What you're going to do, these are the action items. This is what you're going to do every day to grow and scale. Refresh all Creator Connections earnings. By the way, I'm not going to click these buttons because they take about a minute. Important thing to note, click one button, let it load. Do not minimize the tab. Let it just do its thing and click them one at a time. So let this one load, then click the next one. So it's going to be refresh all Creator Connections earnings. Wait, let it finish. Refresh all standard commissions earnings. Wait, let it finish. Okay, both should take about 60 seconds. Collect past 48 hours. This will only take 10, 15 seconds real quick. Okay, now switch to store ID to the other one. Refresh them again, all 3 of the same buttons. Then you're going to click go to Creator Connections. Okay, Creator Connections is unlocked when you achieve bronze and make your first sale. Creator Connections is the back office where you're going to be able to actually go ahead and message brands and get increased commissions. Okay, so here we are. I didn't click the button, but if you click the button, it'll bring you to this UI UX. By the way, make sure you're on your offsite store ID for Creator Connections to actually populate. It doesn't populate on the on-site store ID. I don't know why that is. It's kind of odd because this is an on-site program, but it's connected to your off-site store ID. Amazon's tweaking. Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but fine, whatever. Okay, so 2 things you're going to need to set up before you go ahead and do your DMOs. You've refreshed your earnings, okay, and now you're going to go ahead and click accept related campaigns. This, you don't have to connect anything. This is just refreshing your campaigns, finding actual campaigns that are for the products you've both reviewed and you have Halo sales, you have cash for. Okay, so you're going to click all these buttons. They're all auto clicked off. You want to click all of them. Accept tagged, accept auto linked, last 48 hours, accept links for URL view. URL view is for cross posting and deep linking on YouTube and other programs. So that's a whole different thing. It goes way deeper. We'll go into that in a later video and do an exclusive tutorial just for that whole process. But for now, let's just not worry about it. Okay, but you're going to accept tagged, accept auto linked, last 48 hours, run. This is going to vary often, largely in time based on how large your storefront is, right? If you've got 50 reviews, this whole automation can run in 10 to 12 minutes. If you've got 1,000 plus, it could take 30, 45, an hour. Okay. Start. let it run. Again, same thing. Don't do anything on this monitor. If you have a multiple monitor setup, you can use your other displays, but with the monitor that is using this program running it, make sure that it stays up as the active tab, still there. Don't touch it, don't bother it, just let it do its thing. It will run. Boom, when it finishes, it will say submit all content here where it says start for all the campaigns it found. Now, by the way, to just break down what's going on here, okay, when you refresh your earnings on your storefront IDs, what it's doing, it's grabbing the ASINs, the product identifiers for products you've both reviewed and you have halo sales for. Halo sales are when someone watches one of your videos and they go ahead and get cookies. If they watch over 30 seconds, they get cookies, which is just a little back-end code snippet that says, hey, they watched your affiliate marketing videos. If they convert in the next 24 hours, they buy anything on Amazon, not even necessarily something you reviewed, just anything in the next 24 hours without clicking another affiliate link, you get a back-end commission for that. Okay, so this is grabbing all the ASINs for everything that you sell or have sold. And when you do this and run this automation, it's looking through these 600,000 campaigns here in the back of Creator Connections, and it's finding the ones that you should be connected to, it's accepting them for you, and then it's submitting your content to that campaign automatically. This is literally something that it's so time consuming, tedious. It's very simple, but it's not easy. It's simple, just takes some time. 600,000 campaigns, it's actually fundamentally impossible to sift through this and do this job yourself. It's thousands of hours of clerical work. If you hired a VA to do this full time for you, they wouldn't do it as effectively as this tool. It's insane. It saves thousands of hours of clerical work and literally pays for itself. Because, by the way, what Creator Connections is, when you're generating commissions on Amazon, depending on product category, you're generating anywhere between 1% and 8% commission. This back-end office here is sellers, and you see it's got a budget and it's got a commission percentage. This is Amazon sellers that are willing to pay an increased commission for all sales generated. So it's on top of the other commission. Say this cold pressed juicer right here has a 4% commission. Okay, you sell one, you generate a 4% commission, and then you submit that piece of content and that sale to the campaign. They're going to pay you an additional 10% until their remaining budget of $10,000 is allocated. Okay, so you're going to get 14% commission instead of just your standard 4. That's what this is so crazy and why it's so cool. It's literally printing money from the sky from work you've already done. Okay, so you're going to accept related campaigns, accept, last 48 hours, accept, start, run, submit content. You need to do this 2 times a day, once in the morning, once at night. Boom, that's half of it. Okay, you're done. That you're going to see a huge spike in your Amazon influencer Creator Connections earnings. Done. Now the 2 things we're going to want to set up for the other DMOs that we're going to be doing. Okay, 1, follow-up messages. So you're going to click into the message UI UX right here. Okay, messages down here at the bottom. You can click edit follow-up messages. Now, by the way, if you're brand new, you're bronze, you haven't messaged anybody, there's no messages here, you won't have this because you haven't messaged anybody. You got to go message a brand. And by the way you do that without Viral View manually, just so you can see that, you click into a campaign, wait for it to load, and once it loads, it'll populate with a message brand right here. There we go, boom. Click that, message, and it pulls it up, and just type in whatever you want, send them a message directly. This is how you can get brands to send you products and collaborate and work with you. Okay, 2 things we're going to set up. Edit follow-up message. Let's look at my follow-up message. Okay, hey, bracket autofill brand. What this does, that just populates the brand name automatically for you. Just following up to see if you're interested in collaborating. Here's my media kit for your review. By the way, media kits are it's a tool that Viral View gives you. Here's my media kit. It is a professional backend that you can send directly to Amazon sellers when they want to look at, what you've accomplished, and, they want to look at your backend sales and everything. Okay, so that's what this is going to be. It's all verified, validated. When you refresh your earnings, that's what keeps this active, and it shows when you started the program, how much you've generated, your videos, all the stuff, and it has your rate card, what you specialize in. It also has a connect to your, I'm not going to click it and reveal it, but it connects to your email and has backlinks to all your social media as well. Super valuable because you can literally just send this to a brand and say, hey, I want to work with you. Here's my media kit. They can review it. They can even click on your storefront and review your videos. They can look at your social media and see why they might want to work with you. So crazy good. All right, this is peak. So, and this, by the way, this is a SaaS tool that some people sell a tool that does this for $15 a month. And this is just included in Viral View. And there's like 20 different tools in Viral View that are all SaaS products that other brands, it's their whole kit. And it's $15 to $25 a month. So this is just included. Media kit, build it. It's awesome. So set up your follow-up message template. Here's mine. Okay, it's just here. Hey, I want to work with you. Are you interested in collaborating? Here's my media kit for review. Now, what a follow-up message is, we'll go ahead and send out some of them right now so you can see. By the way, I have 100 messages. So you can upgrade. With the program, you get 20 messages a day. You can upgrade in increments of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I have 100, okay? Because I'm really trying to scale massively, all right? So if a brand doesn't respond to you within 24 hours, you'll have the eligibility to send a follow-up message. So you'll see I'm scrolling down past where we see the yesterday tag for the messages. Let's go ahead and get there. Here we go. Here we're in yesterday. Okay, boom, yesterday, 2 days. Now here we see the follow-up tag, okay? It's just auto-populated. You're just gonna click these, click, and you're gonna submit, okay? Now, I'm not gonna do all of them right now, but you get the idea. See, they're all there, okay? You're gonna click, you're gonna use all your messages every day. I've got 100, that's 12 that I clicked, and I will run this one. I'm not gonna do them all. I'm not gonna do all 100, but I'll click the 12 and let it run so you can see. Hands off, it just runs, it does its thing. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. We're sending follow-up messages. I am reaching out to brands right now to follow up on the initial message I already sent them saying, hey, I want this product, send it to me. I'll do a shoppable piece of content. And if you like it, we can work together again and you can pay me my flat rate UGC fee. I waive my fee in the first video. Then after that, let's build a relationship. Works great. By the way, there's a compound effect to it. It works better, right? You saw my media kit. I've been in it 3 years. And I've also generated over 300,000 directly. I've generated over 300,000 directly on site. So it has a compound snowball effect, right? The more you generate, the more willing brands are to work with you, right? You're gonna get more outreach and connection when you're gold and platinum than you are when you're bronze or silver. So just play the game, keep the snowball rolling. Okay, that's follow-up messages. Okay, send all your follow-up messages every single day. And you saw where to set that up, edit follow-up message, fill this template out, okay? And by the way, don't copy mine exactly, make up your own, okay? But, you get the gist. Just, hey, following up, you didn't respond, I'd like to collaborate. Let's figure out how we can work together. Okay, next one. Open product view here in the back office of Creator Connections, and you'll see here, edit templates, okay? 100 messages again, okay? Edit initial message, okay, here's mine. Again, don't copy mine. Okay, use some creativity. If you want, you can copy and paste mine into ChatGPT and have it, reframe, reword it to your own wording, or you can just scratch that and just make up your own stuff. But here's what it says. Hi, my name is Jacob. I'm a gold creator with over $400,000 in revenue generated for brands. I'm interested in these ASINs, bracket ASINs, and again, same with the bracket brands. This is an autofill tagger. It's going to grab the ASIN, which is the product identifier code in the back office of Amazon. It's going to grab it and autofill that for what you've clicked and selected. Are you interested in providing sample or samples? And I'll create a video promotion and review. Here's my storefront link. Here's my other social media. Boom. That's my template. You're going to have to set that up. That's not it. You set it up once. The first time, just set it up. You're done. Okay. But that's not going to be populated at first. Okay. So we're sending messages. Now, the way that's going to work, you literally just click this button right here. Boom. And although obviously you see here, you've got some comprehensive data, how many influencer videos, revenue, sales, the price, what your commission is, commission rate, and viral score is the propensity of how likely you are to be able to go viral based on a bunch of different KPIs and metrics, including price, revenue, how many influencer reviews are up, a bunch of stuff. But you're going to click the button, you're going to click send messages, and once again, same deal, hands off, it just runs. Done. I just sent a message to a brand. I get 100 of those a day. Maybe you get 20, maybe you just immediately upgrade to 40, 60, 80, 100. But it doesn't matter what you upgrade to, depending on what kind of volume you can meet. Um, Make sure to send all your messages every day. If you don't use them, you lose them. Simple as that. Also, when you sign up for more messages, you can also use Jakeb 10, JKEB 10 for an additional 10% off per month. And again, these pay for themselves. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. I have, and you see back office right here, earning from Viral View $12,000 in merchandise. That's not accurate because I haven't even auto-populated and filled everything in back here. But I'm not exaggerating. I have 500 products sitting in my room backlogged to review. I am so far behind because this software works so good that it's going to create a logistical nightmare in your life because you're going to have so much abundance. I'm telling you, my students are coming over to my house and I'm giving them thousands of dollars of free stuff because I can't sell it fast enough. I just need it out of my house so I have more space to manage what's coming in. Okay, it's crazy. $12,000 in free stuff, that's not even accurate. I have $4,600 cash from stuff I've sold on Facebook Marketplace, and I still have probably $25,000 of free stuff lying around. $12,000 is an under extrapolation by an order of magnitude. Okay, you're gonna get so much free stuff, you're not gonna know what to do with yourself. Also, you're never gonna have to buy anything ever again. If you want something, go on Amazon, message the brand and say, hey, send me this. I want to do a shoppable review for it. They're going to send it to you. Okay, it's freaking awesome. Send all your messages every day. If you don't use them, you lose them. Simple as that. Now, how you're going to do that? Campaigns, grab a keyword. Okay, I use ChatGPT. I have a list, a master list of a bunch of keywords that I always regenerate with different niches. But just grab any keyword. It doesn't matter. For sake of example, I'm just going to type in creatine. Okay, we see 333 campaigns here. Little pro hack. This is a free tool. You're going to want to download this. It's called AZ Scroll. Let's go ahead and populate that here. AZ Scroll right here. Pick area. You see this is highlighted right here. You just can click that. Okay, area is picked. And then save picked area for site. I already have that saved. Set your speed and interval and seconds, and then just click run. Hands off. Look what's going on. It's grabbing it. It's scrolling down for me. It's auto-populating all these ASINs so that when I run product view, it's all up there and it can see everything. And then it'll give me the data in the table of what the product is. Okay, we're going to stop that. Just enough for an example. Open product view. Okay, you see there's only two. Now, the reason there's only two, okay, let me fix this right here. Filters up here at the top right in Creator Connections, or in product view, sorry. Filter. I have filters set. I have over 70 viral score minimum, over 1,000 revenue 30 days, and under 5 influencer videos. Let's just change some of this. Let's go down to 50 and get rid of the max influencer videos. Save. Okay, now we're seeing a lot more now. Okay. Bad example. I mean, I guess it's a good example, but you see all these airplanes. I've already messaged all these brands. Okay, you can't message the brands again. So you see where there's sort of a little game to this, right? You got to type in the keywords. You got to find these listings, especially stuff after you've sent out thousands and thousands of messages. You got to find ones you haven't messaged, and you got to message them again. That's where the 100 messages a day gets kind of overbearing. I mean, there's 600,000 campaigns, but how many niches are you looking through? It's like finding a needle in a haystack, right? But here's one, creatine for women. All right, you're going to click this, boom, click. It's just one. Send message. Just revolve this every day. Hit all your messages, okay? And then obviously every day you're going to wake up in your messages right here. Brands are going to be responding to you, saying, "Hey, we want to work together. Send us your address. We'll get that sample sent out to you." Boom. You just respond to brands. I don't need to coach you or educate you on how to do that. You know how to. It's just sending emails formally between brands. Okay, it's simple stuff. Now the last deliverable, the DMOs of using Viral View, and not even just using Viral View, just running an Amazon influencer UGC business. Okay, you've seen refresh related campaigns, accept campaigns. So refresh earnings, accept campaigns. That's one. That's to make extra money on Creator Connections. 2, follow up messages. 3, send your messages. Okay, primary messages. And then the last thing is you're getting stuff. You're getting stuff all day, every day. Once you've got the snowball rolling, stuff's rolling in every day, all day. Okay. You have deliverables. Your deliverable is, I got this stuff and I agreed to film myself reviewing this product, edit that, then post it up, and then let the brand know that this is what we're doing. So that's your last deliverable. Actually do the work. Okay. Submit the reviews. You're good to go. Simple as that. So that's all you're going to have to do. That's your daily methods of operations for running this. That's it. It seems simple. Maybe it seems too simple, but the acronym KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Just make it less complicated than you think it is. Okay. Initially, just send your messages, accept campaigns, refresh your earnings, not in that order. Refresh your earnings, then accept campaigns. Okay. Send your messages, send your follow-up messages, do your deliverables, film, edit, post your reviews. That's it. Do it with consistency, 3 to 5 a day, 5 to 10 a day, 20 a day if you can manage it, right? Just depends on how much effort you put in, right? I'm personally making a full-time income from this. I know a guy who's doing $25,000 net per month. Okay, net per month, but he has like 8,000 reviews. Okay, so the thing to note, very important about the influencer program, if you treat it like a side hustle, if you treat this like a hobby side little business income, it's gonna pay you like a side hobby little paid income. Okay, if you treat this like a fundamental actual business, you run this like a logistics and a marketing business, it's gonna pay you like that. Okay, so the propensity to scale, it's all, the ball's in your court. It's really up to you how you choose to do this. If you treat it like a side hobby, it's going to pay you like a side hobby. If you treat it like a full-time thing, it's going to pay you like a full-time thing. Okay, so lock in. That's what you're going to do. This is the full tutorial on how you're going to use Viral View to scale well beyond 4 figures net profit per month through the Amazon Influencer Program. I hope this was informative. I hope this was actionable. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace out.